This is the weirdest doll in the world. He sold a lot of enemies in the 1950s. But then a terrible event happened. But let the doll be stored in the glass showcase forever. There are special slogans outside the showcase. Never open it. Nay, be careful. This video is just a horror story. But do you know what kind of horror story is the scariest? What really happened in reality? 1970. There's a girl named Donna in Portland. Found his first job. The actual nurse. Her mother, on her birthday, a memorable gift to him. A ragged rag doll. This is Donna's favorite toy when he was a child. When he received the gift, he liked it very much and brought the doll back to his apartment. But soon he found that the doll was a little strange. When Donna goes to bed every night, will not put the doll on the head of his own bed, but he often wakes up found that the doll would be in an unexpected place. For example, at the end of the bed, under the bed. Or even the other room. Donna's roommate also said he saw the doll's hand move by himself. Once, after two people went out and came back, several notes were found in the room. Above, with the child's notes, say help us with this. The two men were terrified, so they found a psychic, the so-called psychic. Called psychic. It's a kind of Western culture between the soul and the living. Such a person who establishes communication and regulation. Lin Mai Ziju to Donald after examining the doll. The problem is not with the doll, but a soul parasitic in the body of the doll. This soul, Lin in top belongs to a 7-year-old girl named Annabelle Higgins. Before the apartment was built, a little girl was murdered nearby, so he wandered around all the time. After Donna and Donald moved in, Annabelle felt the kindness of the two nurses, so parasitic inside the doll. Want to play with them. Donna and her roommates were moved by what Lin Mai said. From then on, they began to treat the doll like a real family. At first, everything was fine, but it takes a long time. Something bad happened. Donna and her roommate always feel the temperature in the house often gets colder for no reason. After Donna's roommate's boyfriend, Carl, raised the matter. I really mind if my girlfriend is with this doll. So he offered to move in with him and has been persuading his girlfriend and Donna burn this doll quickly. As a result, that night, Carl was dazed to see Annabelle floating above him and tried to strangle him. Carl can't move, and I can't make a sound. He could only feel his consciousness becoming more and more blurred, and then completely lost consciousness. Fainted. The second day, Carl woke up and told Donna and his girlfriend about it. He couldn't tell whether he was dreaming at that time, or did you really see it floating in the sky, trying to strangle her own Annabelle? But it also freaked them out, so they ran to the nearby Catholic church, found a priest named Cook. Contacted the most famous paranormal researcher in history, Ed Warren and Lorraine Warren. The two founded the New England Psychic Society in 1952. Specializing in dealing with ghosts and other supernatural things for ordinary people. Dealt with nearly 10,000 supernatural things, large and small. In the 1970s and 1980s, the two are very famous. Famous. After all, if you call the police, said his doll was trying to murder himself, there is a good chance that it will not end well. After accepting the invitation, the Polans immediately came to Donna's apartment. It turns out that what's inside the doll is not the soul of a child at all, but a demon. She is pretending to be a little girl to win sympathy. This is what the movie called The Soul and Annabelle adapted. A story that happens in reality. Paranormal researchers Ed Warren and Lorraine Warren. It's real and a story about the Annabelle doll. It is also narrated by two people because this doll is too dangerous. So the Warrens finally decided to take the doll away and divide it into a glass showcase in the family's mysterious museum. In this museum stored what Mr. and Mrs. Warren handled. Objects of supernatural events from all over the world. Why not destroy such evil and powerful objects? According to the Warren couple, on the one hand, destroying them can easily unleash the power of evil. On the other hand, they can use it to collect tickets for visits. Made this couple a